Hi, it's Cammy here again. Cameo. I'm still having a little trouble processing my mother's death. It's been a bad day. She died last Friday on the 10th. She died at Eskenazi. She died at like 12:04 p.m. My first day back is Thursday, the 16th of June, and it's my first day back to work. Got a lot of hugs today, and a lot of hugs from people I don't know, but you know, I didn't mind. And no one likes to hear that someone's mother dies, you know, it's just terrible. I don't like to hear it. You feel so helpless, you know. My niece came over and I pulled out the souvenir I got from my mother. Where the hell did I put it? It's a souvenir. It's a great souvenir. My sister could do it. She's a little bit queasy about it. And I'll be damned if my mother's gonna die and I'm not get a lock of her hair, you know, to remember her by. No, I don't care. Or my mom. So I got one for her and for me. The old Dickens key. My mom had really dark hair, Native American in her, man, it was thick. You see, I got some of her gray. Now, the gray is kind of more white than it is gray. And we just dye her hair red. It'd be a very dark red, except for the white in her hair. And it would turn pink. I used to call her rock and roll grandma or punk rocker grandma. It was really pretty. She had like real dark red hair with this pink streak, you know. And people just loved it. She's like a 60-year-old woman with a pink streak in her hair. It smells a little like it smells like a shampoo. My mom always kind of smelled like, I call her grandma because she had grandkids, and you know, when you speak about speak about her grandchildren, you gotta call her grandma. It's the way it happens. But I keep it in this plastic wrapper. My mom always smelled like either corn diggers, you know, what do they call them now? Those little cone-shaped corn things. We used to call them corn diggers back in the 70s. Blasphemy past there. Or she smelled kind of like Scotch pine. Weird. But this smells like Scotch pine. And even though I'm crying my eyes out, I mean, when I smell it, it reminds me of the 70s. It reminds me of the mother that I had when I was a child. This signifies a lot for me. This memory of my mom. She was there through everything. My dad, he died in 2013, and we were glad to get rid of him. He put us through so much hell. But I still cried at his passing because, well, he was my dad. He may have been a bastard, but he's the only one I had. And if I had the means to leave him, I would have. Several times. But I couldn't let him die alone, all those years, being in pain without trying to help, I'm just not that kind of a person. And neither was my mom. She loved him. No matter how nasty or how mean or how selfish he was, what a bastard he was, she loved him with all her heart and soul. My sister was a real nasty piece of work when she hit puberty. But my mom loved her, regardless. My nephew, he's like my dad and my sister all rolled up into one. And he just doesn't care. He doesn't want to try to help himself or no one else. But she loves him. She always has and she always will. She's the only human being I've ever known to give unconditional love. Well, besides my grandmother. Her mother, the woman that adopted her. Her name was Ona Mae Pickle. My mom, Nida Louise Burns. Sorry. No, my snot hanging out my nose. Gross. I don't think you want to see snot hanging out my nose either. It's been a real difficult time. Friday, the day she died, I didn't go to work. I didn't know she was dying. But when I woke up at 4:30 a.m., I just started crying for no reason at all. I had this weird feeling, And I thought, well, I better stay close to home just in case it happens. And I called in, and they said, don't worry about it, be with your mom, take care, Well, I fell back asleep, my eyes were like burning, so I just got to rest a while. It's like 4:45, something like that, 4:50. So I had been trying to put my teeth in, these are dentures, and I was trying to put them in, and you know how hard it is to put dentures in and cry at the same time? It's not very easy. Trust me, I know. So I called to work, I went back to lay down, so I rested my eyes, and I fell asleep. My nephew called me a little after 10 a.m. and said, Nene, that's what he called me instead of Aunt Renee, he calls me Nene. My sister started that. She couldn't say Cammy over Nene, so she said Nene. I've been Nene ever since, and I'll be Nene till the day I die. I can't do anything about it. Anyway, he says, Nene, I was surrounded by a group of doctors, and they said there's no more that they can do for her. I think she's dying. You need to get down here now. That's shaking. And so he says, I tried to call my mom and couldn't get a hold of her. So I think he left her a message, but I called her and we finally got a hold of her, and I said, we got to get down there. So we went together, and we got there maybe a little after 11:30, and my sister and I walked through. My sister was like, see all the trouble. Mom was like, in trouble. You better watch it. But she was lucid and talking, and just kids around, And once they took the apnea mask off and put her cannulas of oxygen back on, I think the mask kind of gave her a false pretense of security. I don't know. But it made her feel better, and that's all we cared about. She's on morphine, so psychologically, she felt the mask was there to help her. Well, we put the cannulas on, and her oxygen level saturation in her blood went from like 98 when we were trying to get the cannulas connected. We got them on, and they just never went back up. They went all the way down to 40. When I saw them hit like 46, 47, I knew that she wasn't going to hang around much longer, maybe a few minutes. I didn't think she was coming back. I was just waiting until they dropped all the way and she was dead, because I knew she was coming back from that. My cat's he's been really mourning her. He misses his grandma. And he's been missing her since she's been in a rehabilitation center in the hospital, but this is different. It's weird. He's like really sullen and sulking, you know? Meow, I know. He's meowing. I don't know if you can hear him. His meow's been a little quieter since she died. And he hasn't meowed as much as he used to when she was here in the house, so. This cat is like 16, 17 years old. Come on, you can do it, bub. Come here, boo-boo. He misses his mammal. Come here, boo. Come here. He really misses his mammal. Oh, wow, this thing is running really fast. This is Boomer. And he is a big kitty. He says, what are we doing? What is this? Is that me? It better not be me. He's my baby. And I miss my mamma. And he's looking at it. He's rubbing on it, that's why it's moving. Boomer, stop that. Boomer, cut that out. He'll rub his face on anything and everything. He's really running over. I only meant to make it 10. You know, I usually only make it 10. This is a lot longer than usual. God. She just dropped off so fast. She didn't hang around. My dad hung around for days and days. It took him 15 years to die from cirrhosis of the liver. And it was not fun to watch him go. And it took him days, a week and a half, maybe 2, to die from when he got real bad and he was actually dying. My mom, not even the nurses and doctors knew she was going to go so fast. They were talking hospice care. They thought, oh, she's just anxious. You know, it wasn't just anxiety. She told my nephew the night before that she just wanted to go home. Well, she went. She got the opportunity. She saw the door was open and she went for it. She never really liked to complain and tell people that she was sick until it was too late, you know. And when she started calling her granddaughter by my sister's name, her granddaughter's mother, that's my little sister, she started calling Candy Katie. You know, that was kind of an indication right there that something wasn't quite right. So we're going to have a memorial dinner, I think around the 10th of next month. Kind of like an exact month after Mom died, you know. And this has taken a huge divot out of my life. I mean, I love my father, but my mother was, it's like losing grandma all over again. If you got your mother, I implore you to call her, tell her how much you love her. Don't wait. Get some pictures of her, you two together, you know. My sister regrets not doing that because my mom and I did that. I made her wear silly hats, you know, Christmas hats. And she was silly. She made faces, you know. I got pictures of my mom. And I regret my sister didn't do it because now she's regretting it. And I know how she would have felt had she done it with Mom and I hadn't. So I can totally sympathize with her. I love my little sister. Even though she's a big pain in the ass, she's my little sister. She's mine. I'm going to let you go. It's 14 minutes now. I'm sorry I took so much of your time. Thank you for joining me tonight. Good night. God bless.